Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 siege battle for you today. We are here in the land of sieges once again, and we have a glorious siege battle for you today. And as you can tell from what is going on in the background here, you may be able to guess what is about to happen. We do have a huge Sassanid Sally force getting ready here by the looks of it. We have not one, not two, not three, but 4, 5 Indian War Elephant units here. Oh my, this is going to be scary, that's sure. And we have plenty of cataphract units here sallying out. And poor old Bactria does not know what is about to hit him. He doesn't look like he's got any cavalry. He has his own armored elephants, actually, as a general unit. And poor old Dacia or Gete are here as well. But yeah, again, no cavalry. They actually have their army split in two. And also, there's cataphracts all the way on the other side of the map for Bactria. Oh, he needed them with his own army, that is for sure. Yeah, why is Bactria actually scattered all over the place? I have no idea. We also have Seleucids on the attack here today. But yeah, we do have the Sassanids and the Samnites in this one. So they have used other campaign factions in this battle, which is a bit of a no-no. But it's always sometimes kind of fun to see, I'll admit. Though it is kind of technically kind of like cheating, you know. But hey, it should make for an interesting fight. The reason why it's cheating is because they have different stats to Grand Campaign. And they're usually better stats, so they're usually on, like, these light melee infantry will probably do okay against Thorax. I mean, I don't think they'll win, but they'll still do reasonably okay, I imagine. Let's have a look at their stats, see whether it's the case. 25, 40, maybe not in that case, but yeah, like Lucani Warriors here, 45. They're a medium melee, and they have more melee attack than the very heavy melee infantry there. So yeah, things like that, it's just kind of like, it's a little bit dodgy. That is just like Samnite Silver infantry over here. These are heavy melee infantry. They have 60 melee attack. As you can see, you catch my drift now. Yeah. DLC factions, pretty damn nasty. And already we have some charges taking place over here. I have been missing them. I do apologize. But the cataphracts are in here already. And they are messing up Dacian Bowman. These guys have been left unprotected. What have they been doing? So the last thing you want to do is leave your bowman unprotected. I don't know whether the assassins here are going for like actually victory or just trying and damage as much stuff as possible to allow their allies to have a easier time of it in this defense here. We will see. They are battling away here, actually doing some pretty good damage to the noble swords. I mean, what are these cataphract stats like? They must be pretty good. 40 melee attack, charge bonus 101. My gosh. Yeah, they've got some pretty nasty charge bonuses, that's for sure. Cataphracts now arriving over here, which is good to see. Bactria might be able to deal with the issue a little bit more. Looks like the elephants, are they going back inside? They're cowards. You need to rally, charge these men. We're already seeing Bactrian Hillman as well. Gold chevrons getting wiped out by chosen swords there as well. And we're seeing Falxman as well. A really good unit for the cataphracts to charge down. These guys are a nasty, like, double-handed sword unit. They've just been routed at 90 men. They've routed. Wow. They might get the other one, but they are also getting tied down by other cataphracts here. We've seen the Savran cataphracts, which is the weaker unit, getting routed, but is allowing these super heavy cataphracts to get in here, and they might be able to do some damage here. Though they got a pretty nasty volley off, did those swords there, and they are trying to go after the bows. But there you go. That was not too bad. Medium, yeah. Mercenary Axes got a pretty good charge there. Counter charge on them. Dacian heavy bows still losing a lot of men here. And Dacia's looking at a bit of a dicey spot, though this isn't his full army. We've got to remember that. I feel like that was a pretty poor charge from the Sassanids, and they're going to lose the element of surprise if they don't send in their elephants soon. They could do a lot of damage. These Cav as well, like, keep them occupied while the elephants are just smashing. Like, elephants on their own won't do great, but with support could do just fine. Over here you can see as well, Bactria really stacking lots of units up here on this wall, allowing for these Celtic bowmen, or just to focus on, or Gallic hunters I should call them. Over here on this side, the front lines, Thorax swords battling away here with those Samnite infantry, as I said. Samnites seem like they're holding okay, but they are losing. I wonder if the Samnites are have just gone for numbers and are just trying to delay the inevitable when they break through. The Samnite light infantry, yeah, are getting absolutely murked by noble swords. I expected no less, to be honest, but there you go. Here again, yeah, Samnites, I mean, what are they going up against? Spears, they should hold, to be honest, in that fight, really. Could they get, like, units onto the wall now and just start focusing down into the sides? Because I feel like they could. Well, there's definitely a possibility. But yes, if you want to send in your own Rome 2 replays to then feature on the channel, I'm always looking for more epic Rome 2 action. Feel free to join my Discord. The link's down below in the description. This was sent in by a member of my Discord. And yeah, if you want to send your own, feel free to do so. As this Cav here gets charged, Cataphracts getting charged, not a good sign. It's always a bad, always means they're at a disadvantage. They're exhausted as well. They can do with some Ellie support, which is on the way. And we are about to see Ellies versus Ellies here. And also, if you want to see more Rome 2 action, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel. Here we go, Ellies versus Ellies. Who wins this fight? I mean, there's actually already one dead for the Bactrians. I feel like the Assassin ones are much better. Yeah, these, well, actually both are super heavy. 64... actually, no, I think both have got exactly the same sort of stats. So, I mean, that's good at least. These are fairly balanced in that sense. And we've got Mercenary Axes as well, and they're trying to support. Whether that will work, I don't know. To be honest, it's not the best unit for countering elephants. These archers introduce fire armor to try and give themselves a chance. It's a much better thing to counter elephants with. But the elephants, yeah, just plowing through heavy spears here. They're going to try and get this other unit as well. And yeah, they're going to start racking up kills. They might rock some kills up as well. You never know. Rock and roll. There you go. That's, yeah, easy route there. 101 men, and they got them. Certainly if I was the Arverni, who is the other defender, I don't know if I even mentioned that. I do apologize, Arverni. You are a valued team member, do not worry. But yes, Arverni are probably want to send more men this way. I feel like, to be honest, bar like the couple of units on the wall, I think this is covered. I feel like the Assassins have done a decent job. It's now just down to this one choke point over here, and it's whether the Assassinids can keep their remaining forces healthy and fresh, so then come and influence this side, and whether Arverni can get over here in time as well and try and plug this gap. Whether this is a defensive position, I don't know. These Lucanians kind of dying. Oh, these aren't Lucanians, these are Herpian warriors. What are their stats like? 58 melee attack, jeez. They are like a light infantry there. They're very much a shock basis one. I remember we doing my samurai campaign. These actually were pretty good. But yeah, they're very vulnerable to archer fire. And yeah, after a while in melee, they do start to suffer. So, yeah, they're a bit of a glass cannon, really. We're seeing... what is going on now? Silver infantrymen going in. So yeah, it looks like the Samnites are going to fight and die here for these choke points. Whether that's a smart idea, I don't know. I don't really feel like they've killed many of these attacking units. Deja still seems like, even though he lost half his army, he still has a fairly decent army here, and he's got a noble horse. Why didn't he send this over here to save his own skin? Or did he just go, fuck it, I accept it? I don't know. These Hellenics are somehow winning this fight. This Hellenic Cataphract unit winning. The Indian Armed Elephants are somehow losing. That might change with the second unit on the way, though. In they come. Smack away, boys. Cav is just not a good counter to elephants, so I don't know how they're doing this. And I think actually that might have changed it. Those Hellenics are starting to die. Yeah, and the general might have just been saved. But it is really just left for the Assassins. It is just these elephants. They're still going out of control. What happened? How did you go out of control fighting other elephants? It makes no sense. Yeah, Arverni over here really has cleaned out Bactria. Done a really good job. I mean, Bactria just threw some Hillmen and some Thorax, and that's it. I mean, like his Hillmen here just not even just accepting death. They're going to be taken up with some chosen swords there. And yeah, that's the fight for them. Really, Arverni should just send over these Oathsworn, these chosen swords, send them all over this way now. He's also got a cav of his own, heavy horse. Maybe he should have sent that out in the sally. I don't know if it's really going to be much of a use inside. Silver's infantrymen here, they're already exhausted. I think the stamina stats different in like Rise of the Republic. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they are. But yeah, I mean, some like lights are losing. There's no surprise there. Yeah, more lights. Yeah, these noble spears having a field day even against light infantry. I mean, there's a reasonable amount of infantry left. I mean, certainly if, like I said, if Arverni can get over here and just use them effectively, he's doing well. They also need to kill off more of these archers. Like these Syrian heavy archers, don't think they've used any ammo. And obviously the elephants are very vulnerable to archers, so that is going to be a problem. But yeah, certainly I think the more elite infantry in the Arverni's infantry here is going to be very useful. Like this Samnites, just even though they have like their DLC faction, their units usually should be stronger. I feel like these guys got absolutely wasted. But who knows? There's fresh silver infantry coming up now. I don't know if they have Javies. I think that's one of the problems with the Rise of the Republic. There's a lack of Javies. You got Javies, boys? It seems not. They could be very useful to just for shooting some. I mean, it kills like 10, 20 men before you go into a void. It can really make a difference. Don't know if that's been what's made the difference in this fight down here. As you can see, I mean, this is just turned into a grind fest. Like, just zoom out and then zoom. Like, look at the bodies like scatter around. Fair, it looks like the Samnites have made ground at a cost. Don't know if that's really what they needed to do, make ground. Maybe they should have let them in a little bit more, try and encircle them. But yeah, these lights have given their lives to the cause here. And look at this, the elephants have been victorious. They're resting up, I think. Yeah, they're active, exhausted. Hopefully, they're being shot at by artillery as well. It's not a bad idea from Dacia here, trying to weaken those elephants. Don't know if it really actually kills the elephants as artillery, it just weakens them. And I don't know what the hitbox is, if you actually have to hit the model or just hit near them, but it looks like they're going to send the elephants back inside. Probably a good idea. I think they'd be better off there. Unless these archers go inside, they're certainly better off inside the inside the walls, I think. And also, once they get most of their troops inside the walls, the elephants can have a struggle getting through choke points. One thing neither side looks like they brought is pikes as well, unless... Well, I say that, there's a pike unit there. There's one for Seleucids, that's all I've seen. Bactria didn't bring any, and yeah, Seleucids just brought the one. So at least they got something, I guess, that can counter those elephants if they need to use them. Yeah, again, the Javi's going in here from the Chosen Swords. It does look like a decent amount of damage. You see this, losing decisively those thorax. I mean, don't really have much to engage, but they are losing men just to the Javi fire. And there you go, the Chosens are going to go in. They'll probably overwhelm these guys. Though the Chosens are out, like, armored in that fight, apparently. Like, they're going up against heavy infantry. They're more expensive. And they're better, for sure. Thorax are just such a bang average infantry unit, even though it's very heavy. In low tier games, it's great, but in like these high tier, in like these like higher like value games where you've got a lot more money, yeah, you can spam out the thorax, but it's just gonna get outmatched by a lot of things. And in my opinion, that is. That's just my opinion. Other people will think, yeah, thorax great. They probably are. Oh, we got another thorax bike here. So they brought two. This one's being used quite quickly. Look at that. Thorax swords breaking at 134 men. Probably doesn't help they don't have a general. I didn't actually realize the Bactrian general had died. He was an elephant unit. And he just eventually, I guess, got killed by other elephants. What a brutal way to go. Elephant versus elephant. There you go. Look at that. Broken fully. That's shattered. Bactria's like morale is gone. I mean, it's probably also coming down to army losses. That is rough to see. These native Italian slingers just doing nothing here. I feel like if they got on this wall, I feel like shooting into the backs would have been a great idea. I don't know whether they would have just got focused down, but they're getting focused down anyway here. So it might have been a good idea. Who knows? At least it's good to see the Syrians using ammo in a weird way. Though, yeah, they're killing these slingers off. At least they're using it to kill the like cheap slingers instead of killing these expensive elephants. I mean, let's have a look at the kills. What they got? 414 already. My gosh. 282. 117. That's poor from that one. 308. 153. And they're relatively healthy. Hopefully, if they freshen up. They need to freshen up before they really go in. This one's active, winded. Not bad then. Yeah, they're going straight in. Bit worrying sending his general unit in. That one did take a lot of hits. I was wavering for a moment. But yeah, they're going straight back in. The elephants ain't slowing down. To be fair, once they're in, once you set them up behind the enemy lines, they will get shot at. So might as well send them in. They're getting hit hard. Syrians are actually wavering. Look at this. Did Seleucids lose their general? No, he's still alive. So they are breaking pretty early, actually. 93 men. They look like they're going to wave and break. They're in combat. Whether they're getting shot at by enemy ranged units, I don't know. Also, fire ammo is probably doing damage to morale for both friend and foe. But yeah, here you go. The blob of elephants. What is this? It's like a multi-story car park full of elephants, really. They're out of control, which does happen eventually. And now, I don't know if that spreads to other elephants. If I was the attackers, I wouldn't be sending in more men, but yet. Here we go. Seleucid sends more men in to the meat grinder. If he's just going to set them up and throw jabbies, that's fine, but do not send these guys into combat. Oh, the general's out of control as well, and he's down to 4 elephants. Or 4 men, in fact. I think that's 2 elephants. Yeah, he might be about to die. If the general's not already dead, I think he is. No, maybe not. Well, I mean, the assassins are nearly out, but I don't know whether this was a good idea. He's kept some elephants in reserve, which is good. But I feel like he just kind of threw a lot of those away. Shouldn't have thrown in 3 units. Definitely, they just kind of got stuck on each other. If you can, try and get one of these out, like the 20-man unit. Or even this one, the 24 out of 24. Get this out of here. The other one's out of control. Get this one out while it's still in control. Get it back. Oh, here we go. Yep, it's about to be lost. Yeah, enemy general has recently died for the Sassanids. But yeah, he should really try and get this out of here. It's doing no good being here now. It's lost. It's like lost momentum. But yeah, balance power massively now shifted in favor. It was way in favor of the attackers. And now with the elephants in here, I mean, they're out of control now. They could go anywhere. I mean, good thing the defenders, they, yeah, pull back their O-Sworn. Make sure the elephants can't do any damage to your own men. They will. But yeah, the elephants look like they're running in the right direction, and they're running into pikes. That's not quite the right direction. We can't really see what's going on, but pikes be dying. 130, and they're dropping, yeah, losing decisively. Pikes are up, which is hilarious that they can just put them up while in fighting elephants. But yeah, they are in there. I mean, they're still dying. I think because the elephants are well inside the formation. Yeah, they're just plowing on through like they don't even care. The elephants are dying. They're taking quite a few casualties. Yep, getting focused down. It's a shame. It's a shame to see, but it happens. I get these ones back. They're tired now. Yeah, get them back. Just walk them back. Freshen them up. And even like elephants, which is great, are relatively unaffected from morale. They're just like a walking tank. They don't give a damn. They don't. The generals. The general's a human. They're just an elephant. They don't know. They can't speak to their general. They don't know that the general said, "Oh boy, a lot of routing here. Noble swords up. 123 routing." That elephant also rallied. The other one is still back here. He's still out of control, but he's causing a lot of problems. Like, my god, what's it at? 479 kills? Oh boy. The Sassanids be raking in the kills here. 623. 157. These ones are weak. They're going to go for trying to rear charge. Okay, they're rear charging infantry. How smart an idea. Setting both, again, blobbing up the elephants. It makes a much easier target for archers. Spread them out, I feel. They're effective enough as they are as one unit. Yeah, breaking all these guys quickly. He just needs to now plow down here. Good to see that the backstream player putting his archers way out of danger of the elephants on a wall. I mean, easy to get shot by your own archers, like by enemy archers, but like these Gallic ones here should be focusing them down, but at least he's out of the way and now the danger of other elephants. The elephants. So he's now coming off, so I've spoke too soon. Oh, nice rear charge going on here from the elephants into the back. And this is going to probably rout these guys. Morale's already looking a bit iffy for these thorax here. There they go, one broken. The other one might be gone soon. I don't know. We've seen thorax break at higher numbers than 120 already today. Yeah, they're in a real bit of trouble. The elephants are starting to die. You need to be careful of friendly fire. Do the defenders. These elephants are a prized commodity. Yeah, Indian armored elephants. They're doing alright. They're doing just fine. Oh, running into more pikes though. It's not healthy, guys. Don't do it. It might look like a large toothpick, but it's certainly not good for your teeth. Or your tusks in the case of you elephants. The cab again coming up. I feel like the cab's not a great counter elephants. It will die. At least it slows it down. And it's I don't know, maybe it dies just as quickly, I'm not really sure, but I feel like counter-charging elephants sort of slows it down a bit. But maybe I'm wrong. Archers and spears the best. You need to get the spears in a spear wall, and then or in like a square, if you've got like that. That's also pretty good. Or a phalanx, whatever you want to call a shield wall. But yeah, if you can do that, that's even better. Looks like the Arvoni are selling out as well. They've got plenty. The Samnites actually Weirdly enough, even though they were dying a bit, still have a fairly decent army. I mean, this silver infantryman is healthy, and they've still got plenty more health. Where have all these Samnites come from? I feel like they were like on the ropes, but they've got still a few healthy units. They got their general, and they got a Linen Legion. Oh, I never saw these guys. I mean, yeah, they look kind of cool. I mean, they're still like, what are they, heavy infantry apparently? Or heavy spears? They certainly don't look it. They just got a tunic and a breastplate on. They're certainly not heavy in comparison to some of the other units that are on the battlefield. But yeah, they look like they'd be okay. What are their stats like? 55 melee attack. Geez, for a spear unit, that's pretty good. I don't know what... I mean, these are just spears. Yeah, 11. The heavy ones are dead, so we can't compare, but I don't think they're at 55, but like that. These goddamn elephants just refuse to die. And even this one, like this one's the... Oh, it's not the final one actually, but 744 kills. My god. These elephants are going nuts. Like, they must have got, I'm going to guess, at least 3,000 kills between them. I think so. Once they got 1,000 on its own, if it says 77. I think they've all done at least 200, maybe at least all done 300 kills alone. Yeah, the Arverni now just firing out this these choke points here and just trying to take advantage of the chaos that's been going on. And the choke points, oh, I can't see what's going on really. Yeah, they're down here fighting away. Celts versus Dacians. Who will win? Either way, it's a barbarian. Dirty barbarians. I like how everyone just pushes the elephant corpses. I'm impressed at the men that are managing to push an elephant corpse. That thing weighs like several tons. Well, more than several. This one's about to die as well. What's this one at? 350. It's alright, not too shabby. It's not the best, but it's not shabby at all. In a normal game, you wouldn't complain about that many kills for an elephant unit. Yeah, well done. And the noble horse now going in. They're going to try and countercharge his Oathsworn. But they also, the thing is, they would have soaked up a lot of ammo. And here we go. Yeah, the Samnites also just like plowing on through now. I think they're just going to try and flank around. They need to be careful they don't pull through. A, because it's a bit scummy, but also it will cost them a lot of men. Just fired on against these. Yeah, you can see they're already trying to rally. Their bounce power is way in your favor. You're going to break through. The pikes here won't hold. 18. I'm surprised they're holding for that long. Just get, if you can get some archers on the wall as well, just focus down and get the angles on them. But yeah, I mean, that elephant charge, I was dubious to start with. I honestly thought that they didn't support the cataphracts enough, but he did a good job. Brought them in a little later. And really well done of him to bring them back inside the walls. Whether he could have maybe just not blobbed up, that's the only criticism. I feel like he blobbed up a little bit to stop them from charging a little bit as effectively. Or maybe the blobs are what works. Who knows? Certainly one thing I always do, and because I think it's pretty effective. I can't remember if it's like for all units or if it's just for one. But second wind, I think you're always going to bring if you're a general and you have an elephant unit and you have elephant units. Just bring second wind because you can just freshen up units instantly, just like that. And the elephant takes forever to freshen them up. Noble horse breaking now, and as you can see the Arverni here just flanking on around. They're going to just take out this ballista crew. And yeah, there's chain round starting to happen. I mean, actually, got a routing here as well from the Arverni, but it shouldn't make a big difference. Once these Oathsworn are in behind, it's just curtains. Everything will chain route. 86 elite boys going in. Royal Peltas being tied down by Gallic Hunters. Like to see that. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the siege. Certainly a frantic one, that's for sure. I feel like there's just been non-stop action, which it has been, to be honest, with those elephants and the Psyop and the cataphracts. It's been, I've had no time to pause and breathe. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And like I said, if you want to see more Rome 2, I've got plenty of fun Rome 2 siege battles that you guys might want to see. But yeah, just let me know in the comments and just like with a like and a subscribe. It just gives me a sort of like an idea whether you guys are enjoying the content that's coming out at the moment. Yeah, Syrian heavy archers and everything. Oh yeah, everything's routing. Just the general that's holding. A madman for even trying to hold up. There we go. He's even starting to waver now. It's just these peltasts. I think they're going to just javvy them or something. Or not even that. Maybe not. He's not even going to get a javvy throw. I respect him bringing Royal Peltas though instead of Silver Shields. I've seen a lot of Silver Shields recently. I feel the Royal Peltas are the superior unit because they have all those Javies. But that's just me. Again, that's my opinion. Some others will love the Silver Shields. But there you go, guys. A costly victory for the Sassanids and their allies. But it was victory nonetheless. Oh yeah, I was right. All these units got over 300 kills for the elephants. My gosh. And yeah, Iceman did get over 3k kills. Wow. Well done. He did a very, very good job there. I mean, yeah, those elephants really just getting like 3,000 kills alone, really. Yeah, I don't... I mean, yeah, the Cav one got 309 and one got 192. These better, like, cataphracts. But yeah, the elephants really carried the day there. So well done to Iceman. He did send this one in playing as the Sassanid, so thank you very much to him. We've got Snowman playing as the Sammonites. He did pretty well, held the line for a long time. Didn't maybe get as many kills as his allies, yeah, not even quite getting to 1,000. But he did the hard grafting, held the line, and he got 134 kills as a silver infantryman here, 109 with another 122. But yeah, nothing else really getting insane kills. Then we got Callan here playing as Arverni. 258 kills with the Oathsworn. Still fairly healthy. 222 with another one there. Archer's getting 159, 199. And he got his Chosen Swords here, 126. 200 kills, very, very nice. 292, outscoring the Oathsworn. Wow. And still relatively healthy. Definitely could have got 300. And then we got the Chosen Spears getting 105. Another Chosen Swords there getting 170. Some good kills. Then we have Pick playing as the Seleucids. 157 kills with his general, his Royal Peltas general, and his Royal Peltas generally getting like 111. His Pike 66, the best one, the other one getting 0. Oof. Whether that was mauled by elephants, I'm not sure. Thorax Swords, yeah, as you can see, really very temperamental. 11 up to 157, really temperamental. It's such a like wild unit. Did get the most kills over his team, so well done, Pick. And then we have Shmail Bob playing as Bactria. Had a rough game, did get sallied out on, and had his army spread everywhere. I wonder whether he would have done better just having it all together instead of just spread out. Certainly with the cataphracts nearby would have saved his ass a little bit more, I think. But I think his doom was inevitable with all those elephants. But 102 kills with the cataphracts there, not too bad. Archers at 89 kills. Again, the like the Thorax just having a rough game. 147, the best god, but yeah, down like 12 and stuff, and 9. Yeesh. Then we have Silent playing as Gete. 99 kills with the Noble Horse Cav there. Falksman only getting like 8 and 7 kills. And then 101 kills with the Noble Spears. 308 with the Noble Sword there. Very well done. I'm sure that's a lot of Sammonites getting killed off. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do remember to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in the next siege battle. Until then, bye for now.